Our European adventure doesn't end today, but it all rests on this one match where we're going. Euro Cup bound to the group stage, or do we drop into the Euro Conference League? Standard Liege didn't deserve to beat us away from home. They have to come to Scotland. That is our domain. We're the Scottish Cup champions after all. Let's give them a game. Welcome to Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. You haven't missed much from last time. We've played one game, but what a game it was. We took on St Johnstone in the league and we won 3-1. We really rotated the side. I wanted to show you these goals. Look at this first one. What a counter-attack from the free kick. Played over the top. Ross in. Bottom corner. Lovely. 1-0 up. 12 minutes in. We then conceded a really bad goal. 15 minutes in. Slicker comes out. Now he's getting his first start of the season. We want to get Slicker involved a little bit. Byrne now lays off to Ham. Back to Byrne, who finds Allgreen and he just rifles it in the top corner. Lovely. I thought we've stolen it. It's 86 minute. No danger. 2 minutes later, not to be outstaged by Allgreen, Ham does this. Woof. My word. What a strike. 3-1 victory over St Johnstone. Really good. Solid home performance. I like how we're playing right now. Now, obviously, I wasn't happy about the Dundee result, but Dundee have started very well. And I wasn't happy about the Standard Liege result. The referees were on their side. But I like what we've shown against St Johnstone, who are a team that are definitely going to mix up. So we go in the Standard Liege game thinking, you know what? We can make a game of this. We don't have to roll on our backs and just give up. The Celtic game, same thing. They've started poorly. We're going to try and take the game to them and we'll just sort of see from there. We start off with Keenan Bates in goal, Bola and Perry as our wing-backs, Iago Kamara as our centre-backs. Once again, Ham and Dane Murray as defensive midfielders. Allgreen Pedrinho are going to be our attacking midfielders. Slight change up top. We're going to go with Stephen Ross, who started the season quite well, alongside Kryzan. And the thinking there is Kryzan's a better passer, creator, better vision than Harper. I wonder if putting him in there will just give us what we need to get through this game. Now, Harper has not started the season poorly by any means. I just don't think he's really suited to that role. I think he'd be better as an advanced forward, but he doesn't have the pace to really trouble quality teams. I think Standard Liege have quality. Everything else, we are going to play pretty much the same as we've been doing since the start of the season. We're hitting those early crosses. I have put that line back. We've upped that line. Don't want to give them too much time on the ball. That's how we're entering every game. We want to be a settled system now. A home and away doesn't matter. We want to be more settled this year, not tweak it based on the teams we're against. We might still have to against maybe Celtic, Rangers, big teams in Europe. But this is how we want to sort of approach games because we kind of feel comfortable doing that. And when it goes right, it really works. And that's half the battle. I do think they got really lucky last time, so I'm kind of hoping that they don't travel well. Make a bloody difference. Yeah, form's been alright. We've won every game that we haven't lost. I mean, it's a true stat, right? We're at New Douglas Park, whipped it across. Stephen Ross goes for it. Oh, Kryzan. Oh, was there a hand there? Oh, Ham. Oh, how does the keeper keep that out? Ham sends it right down the barrel of the gun at Philippe, and he just gets a hand up and flicks it past the post. Now, remember, there's no away goal advantage, so our away goal in the first leg doesn't mean much. We do want to score first. That is obvious. Score first, nullify the tie on aggregate, and then take it from there. That's why we're being positive from the get-go here. We're not going to tweak it much until we feel like we're on top, is what I'd like to do. And being positive does leave us open to the counter more than, say, being balanced or even cautious, but I feel like we've got to take the game to them at home. And that's what we're trying to do, and unfortunately we're at half time. Little to show for it. Kryzan playing well, Stephen Ross not playing well. We may have to bring on Harper to be more of a big physical lad than Stephen Ross. I was just hoping that his acceleration and pace would do us good. Right, Perry brings for Pedrinho. Good ball to Ross. Holds up, puts all the way back to Kamara. But we're pretty we're pretty good at keeping the ball. Ham finds Pedrinho. It's a great ball. Stephen Ross skips past his man. He's in. He's dragged it well wide. Oh, that's not even close. Oh, I'm worried now. Do I make the change now? Do we take off Stephen Ross? He skipped past that defender like he wasn't there. He's in. Never mind. Never mind. Stephen Ross, what a goal that is. And he wouldn't have got to it without that acceleration and pace I spoke about earlier. Perry takes the throw in, Kryzan lays it back to him, and that's that early cross in behind. Stephen Ross, keeper, terrible positioning. Stephen Ross just has to guide it on target, and it rolls in. We are 2-2 on the night, and we are playing quite well. Now it's a case of just keeping an eye on everyone, make sure that nobody runs himself into the ground, because we could need a really big performance here. Great layoff by Kryzan. Gets it back, finds all green. Through to Pedrinho. Ross, is he onside? Oh no, he was onside. Another terrible miss for Mr. Stephen Ross. I hope that one doesn't cost us, because overall we are playing much better than them. Oh no. Well, I've just encouraged them, but we're leading on the night. Oh my god, they've hit the beans. They hit the outside of the beans, and Keenan Bates just stands there. He didn't think it was going to be that close. We head into extra time. We only need one goal. Keep it simple as that. I could do without pens. I don't think my heart can cope with pens. Denmark, Pedrinho, all green. There's not really much I want to change right now. Stephen Ross, surely a foul. Guy goes through the back of him. Right. Ola lays it off. Ham now. Pedrinho, all green. Kryzan, lay it forward for Ross. He's in. He puts it away. Stephen Ross. I was this close to taking on Lobo there. I was really close. All green's having a great game, but I'm going to take on fresh legs. Waldson's going to come on. Oh, I don't even know what else to change. I mean, we're just about hanging on in there. Bola for Milo? I don't know. Kryzan, Harper? I think we take on Harper. Kryzan's played really well. I'm going to leave Kryzan on. Right, we're at half-time, extra time. Get through this next 15 minutes, and we start thinking about what pose to put Stephen Ross's new statue in. Outside Central Park. Oh, Forsberg, I've spoken too soon. Whipped it. Good header away by Ham. Was that Ham in there? I felt like Ham maybe got above his man and headed that one away. Forsberg. On him. Just don't let them drive it across. Edge of the area. Ooh, thought that was flying in. Right. Bola for Milo. Harry for Byrne. I'm going to change both fullbacks here. Balanced. A bit more direct. Started time waste a little bit. Slow that pace down. Let's put it long. Let's not try and play out from the back for these final few minutes. We just have to hold on. We've beaten Standard Liege. It took 2 legs. I don't care one bit. Great comeback. I think they were really lucky to beat us away from home. I think we showed the quality to take care of them at home, which you'd expect we'd have the advantage at home. It was just nice to show it after such a tight game. Absolutely lovely. Now, yeah. Who's New Douglas Park owned by? Hamilton. Ah, is that Hamilton's ground, or is that just... It is Hamilton's ground. Fantastic. We received 239k for playing in the Euro Cup playoff, which is lovely. Stephen Ross, 2 great goals. His acceleration stuff, those early crosses might just really bring him on. That might be his bread and butter. He needs a few to get in, but he did take them well when he got there. And here's the big one. 2.9 million straight in the bank for reaching the Euro Cup group stage. That is lovely. That has a big impact for this team. We're up to 5.4 million, which is very nice indeed. I think we've done well with our business. I think that is a real positive making the group stage. We're in the Europa Cup group stage. Lovely. And now we play Celtic. Lovely. Oh, 2 days. Fantastic. Plenty of time to get this team turned around, I'm sure. I'm not going to mess this up. Boom. Draw time. Now, if we had to say who we didn't want, we don't want any English teams, because they will be silly by this point. They will have so much money. Chelsea, being in this competition at this stage, is terrifying. Dynamo Kiev is the team I'd like to play there. Dynamo Kiev or Sporting, to be honest. Or the Olympic Lyon, because France are always terrible. If we get down here, I'd like to play Sarajevo. Absolutely. We don't want Everton. Everton are in the same seeding as us. Right? Oh no, we're in the seeding below them, so we could get Everton. We don't want Everton. We'd like Banik Ostrava. And obviously we don't play anyone in the same seeding, but, you know, there we go. So Group A, rule that one out. Group E is what we're all about. Group E. Start writing it now. Write Group E on a bit of paper and start rubbing it on your computer screen, please. Besiktas. That actually, that's not as good. Group F is okay as well. Group D is a bit tough. Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, I think... Weirdly enough, I'd maybe take Group A now. Maybe. Oh no. Well, Marseille, Cologne, Banik Ostrava. We can finish third in that group, right? If we finish third, our European adventure continues. Yeah, that is a group. Lots of matches rearranged. This is going to be such a tough season on the old legs, isn't it? It's going to be really tough. Oh, that is busy. Oh my word. Yeah, this is going to be an absolutely mental season. 29th, 11th, 16th, 19th, 22nd, 25th, 30th. Wow, that run right there is brutal. Glad we've got the money, and I'm glad we're just fighting against relegation. Dundee United beat Dundee, so my hopes of Dundee turning out to be like this really good team are starting to dwindle. I was kind of feeling like, maybe that 1-0 loss is alright. Maybe they're going to win it all. Celtic are going to be heavy favourites here. Quick talk about the Euro Cup. I'm very happy to make the Euro Cup. Let's not breeze past that. This is real progress with this team making the group stage, getting some money. It's the bare minimum of what we wanted, really. But we would have taken Euro Conference League group stage as well and been really happy to just be involved. Now we've got a chance of maybe dropping into the Euro Conference League. Quite an interesting stage. If we're up and running, got a bit of consistency from there, at that point, we could be alright. Rangers have played 4 games. They have 2 points. Wow. What an interesting season that is unfolded in front of our very eyes. And who doesn't love an interesting season, FM? Wouldn't it be interesting if Celtic lost here against last year's Scottish Cup winners? What a story that would be. We're selling Luca for 975k. He's not really getting a look in anymore. He's unhappy. He's not of the required level. I said a long time ago that was a really good pickup for us. I stand by that. I think that's a really good fee we're getting. We're getting 550k of it. I'm happy with that. I'm going to make parting comments and say that we enjoyed him here and he's happy. Lovely. Bit of a rotated side here for the Celtic game. We're off to Celtic Park. Keenan Bates in goal. Milo and Byrne are going to be the wing backs. The thinking there is we need to rotate. We got a lot of games coming up. This is maybe not the game to run our better players in the ground. Kamara and Alex as centre backs. Again, Iago needs a bit of a rest. Ham and Dane Murray will be our defensive midfielders. Joe Chalmers makes his first start of the season as the box-to-box midfielder. I just feel like I want to keep Ham continues the DLP. He's basically on the side to provide free kicks. Now, Waldson alongside him. Pedrinho needs a rest. Lobo up top and Harper as alongside him as the deep line forward. It is not the strongest team we've ever put out against Celtic. But I just think we've got to... I think we've got to be sensible here. In fact, Scott Martin might play instead Dane Murray. Yeah, we're going to go Scott Martin. It makes us weaker. I get that, but we just, yeah, we need to be smart about it. We're actually going to go into this game cautious, I think. Everything else will keep the same, but yeah, we'll be a bit more cautious. We know Celtic are going to come good at some point. They won the league by a mile last season, and they've still got a very good team. But they've struggled at the start, and if we can take advantage of that, maybe we can take advantage of it with a rotated side. After, 2 days notice between Standard Liege and Celtic, it's just killer. They've started to get their act together, so we'll do what we can here, try and make it competitive, and if we can get away with any sort of positive result, a draw, a win, oh my lord, that'd be great, but we're being realists here. There's no point in running our better players into the ground before we play a lot of European games. Oh, Harper, looked like he blocked the ball. McGregor, that's absolutely killer. They have ripped through us like we weren't even there. We're not going to make changes based on that opening goal, because the simple fact is that was real quality. We got unlucky with that sliding challenge. Harper intercepts this and just doesn't get the ball away. Takes a wicked deflection off his back heel. They cut through us like a hot knife through butter. Now lifts it out wide. Milo's there. Hasn't played much this season. Chalmers, great ball forward to Lobo. He's in the box, pulls it back. Milo takes the shot. It's a good save by the keeper. Now, that's good. Like that, I don't mind that, right? If we give them a game now, I get that we are a rotated side, but we have, we've been good every time we've played Celtic. Like, we have not been blown out of the water. That's why I feel like we can try and rotate. And you've got to be kidding me. That is just unlucky. It is a shot that is then intercepted by the Celtic player and headed in. I mean, it makes it look a lot easier than it was. Dealing with that, it's very lucky. Welsh is heading that wide, but Sarr manages to nip in front of the keeper and put it in. Just as we showed a little bit of fight with getting that ball forward, we've only really, take it forward once. We're going to go positive because, 2-0 down, there's no point now. It is a rotated side, but it's a bad pass by Byrne. I hate it. Because I think I know where this ends. Akiemi, Hansen. Akiemi again. Unless we can get a challenge in on one of these lads, I think I know where this ball ends up. Welsh at the back. Victor Gomez. Guevara. Conte. We've got to get some pressure on this team. Whipped across. Alex with a good header. Only as far as Everton. I'm kind of still just happy with going through in the Euro Cup. I don't want to get blown away by Celtic, though, because they've started the season poor, and this is a real momentum killer. Good, solid win against St Johnstone at home, which, again, home games have to be our bread and butter. Do not be surprised if we win a lot more home games than we do away games this season, again. But, that is rough. 3-0 feels really generous. Yeah, the whole back line is playing poorly. Byrne, again, loses the ball. I know what he was attempting. I don't think it was very good. Lobo pulls in. Harper does not go up. Byrne again. Can he get a good cross in? No, puts it across to Waldson. Back to Byrne. That's a good cross. Chalmers. Harper? Is that onside? I think it is. Harper puts one away. At least we're showing a bit of fight. Nice that Harper gets a goal, because we need to keep him. We need to keep him scoring this season. Now, Lobo's not having a great game of football. I think he probably comes off. We maybe put Harper up top as the advance forward and then bring on Kryzan as the deep line forward. We'll see. The problem is Celtic come forward again. Everton now with that beautiful mohawk of his. He's shaping to shoot. Thankfully, it goes wide. I think we definitely take Ham off at half-time. I'm going to say, what was that? Getting your act together, but let's take Ham off because he is a bit tired. Chalmers come on. We'll throw on August Allgreen as the box-to-box midfielder, and Kryzan's coming on for Lobo, and then Kryzan will switch with Harper, and we'll go again. The whole back line, I understand they're not playing well. We don't have the depth to change them out, and even if we were competing for the title and one of the top teams, we'd need a fair bit of money to have that kind of depth where we can just go, right, we can rotate the whole side between a European Cup game and a league game against a rival. So I'm not overly surprised. Oh, good interception by Allgreen. Kryzan just needs a good ball round the outside. Waldson here. He's nipped in front. Oh, it was a great chance. He didn't manage to punish Celtic there. Ever now. Alex back to Bates. Bates kicks it long. We're not going to keep that ball. Conte. Victor Gomez. Whips it across. Alex with another good towering header. Oh. Uh-oh. Conte. Ah! They get lucky. They just managed to nip in front of us that second ball. Knocked down. And again, a bit of quality. I mean, it's just, yeah, it just is what it is. They have not been playing qualifiers for Europe. They're in the Champions League group stage. They're fit at this point. They had a really bad start of the season, but I know a rested team when I see one. They've managed to put their best players out, and we've tried to rotate, tried to keep people fresh for, I want to say, more winnable games, but I don't like what I'm seeing. Up till this point, we haven't been battered by Celtic or Rangers, and that is sadly exactly what is happening right now. 4-1. 48 minutes in is an absolute battering. We're going to go cautious. We're going to go a bit more direct. We're just going to try. We're going to try and not concede too many more. I feel like another goal's coming. That's a great tackle. It falls to them anyway. That is the kind of luck they seem to get against us. Fortunately, that time they don't punish us. Another corner to deal with. Hansen goes far post. Conte heads it over. Conte, whatever his name is. I'm not going to be able to pronounce their names if I can't even pronounce our own players' names. Like, that guy's Scottish. I have no idea what that last name is. I call him Alex. It's a terrible touch by Milo. Bates to Kamara. We still try and play out from the back. Pops it forward. Nobody close to winning that header. Maybe need a change up tact here. Over the top. He's offside. Please be offside. Come on. What are we meant to do? How deep do you want us to bloom and play? Alright, we're definitely going to take the long kicks, but we're going to have to slow the pace down. 5-1. Oh. This is like, are we in second season syndrome? Because this feels like the result we half expected in our first season. And then when it didn't come, we're like, hey, maybe we're better than we think. And now we're looking at this result and going, how bad are we? Now, it's a rotated side. I get that. He's offside. The red line means he's off, right? Great. Glad we cleared that up. I'm telling you, just Scottish officiating will not get better with VAR. Now, there's obviously no VAR here, which is why that was given as onside even though it was off, I'm guessing. Lovely. Everton, that's a free header. Whoa, boy. The hell are we doing? We're going to now pull players off to rest them for the next game, believe it or not, because this has gotten really bad. Yep. Very defensive. Come on, let's just... I really, really don't want to see another goal. I might even go defensive. I think we go wing back support. They've still got to provide a bit with that. Even that is a dodgy ball by Harper. Ryzan holds it up, puts it back to Martin. It's a terrible ball forward. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong, and I think the board are going to be really unhappy with this result. Given how poor Celtic have started this season. Now, Celtic win this, they beat us, they're still maybe behind us. That's how bad a start to the season they've been having, just to be clear. But this is not looking good. Right, good header away. Just, come on, move to the end of the game. We don't need to see anything else. Oh, I mean, trust me, you see when you're sitting there and you're playing your FM and you're just playing your FM by yourself and you get this kind of result rolls in, it's horrible. Consider that in my head right now, I know that people are going to see this and see how poorly we did and how I messed this up by rotating the side straight after, going away to Celtic Park and being like, yeah, but we can go positive after going 2-0 down, because clearly that was foolish. And then halfway through deciding, oh, I've got an excuse. It's because they've got a well-rested team and we don't. We got absolutely spanked here. No excuses. Really poor. Even with rotated side, not happy. 6-1. Oh, after the first season, we lost 2-1, 1-0, 2-0. We got a draw at one point against Celtic. I don't like what I just saw. Now, thankfully, that is a rotated side, so... You know, 7th, not so bad. I think Celtic do go above us. It's even worse. I said they wouldn't go above us or might not, but of course their goal difference is completely sorted out by a 6-1 win over us. And our goal difference evaporates in the blink of an eye. 4 games in and the league is still wide open. Luke is off. Yeah, that was unpleasant to say the least against Celtic. What contrasting games. We get the big win in Europe and then Celtic come knocking on our door. Well, we actually go to Celtic Park and Celtic are right up for it. After us, pillar to post. So people are already sniffing around Ham. Who I think is probably the player I most of all think that he might become a long-term fixture if he continues to play well. I mean, 21 years old, his passing and his vision is all I care about. That alone, he's got flair 18 as well. I mean, that's quality for this level. We don't want to lose him for anything less than like a real nice fee. Like a real nice fee. I think what I'll do is I'll spend a little time looking at our training, because obviously with the games added in, that's all gone completely haywire. So I'll try and set that up. Take a bit of time doing that. We probably are not looking for our striker as much as I feel like we need one. It just doesn't look like it's going to come off. We've been scoring goals. It's not so much scoring goals as our issue. As you just saw, it's going to be making sure we don't concede too many. That might be our problem this season. Yeah, we got Dundee United next in the league, and then it's Baník Ostrava, so I think we'll probably return for the Baník Ostrava game in the Euro Cup group stage, and then we'll maybe play St Mirren in the Premier Sports Cup. That's right, it's cup time. Double cup episode coming up next. Do join me then if you've enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, if I forgot to say it earlier, do hit subscribe. Likes and comments really help the video. Just anything. I don't even think it has to be about the video. Just tell me how your day's been. I really don't mind. I read all the comments. I try and reply to any of them that make sense. If you just give me a thumbs up, I tend not to give you a thumbs up back, but it still helps, so I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Join me next time when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.